Good morning, everybody. All right, and I've got some settings enabled, I think, that shouldn't be. Properties. Oh, no, that's coming from that. That's what it should be coming from. All right. Welcome to my very first cooking stream. So, today we're making a jelly tip cheesecake inspired by the ice cream of the same name and some chocolate brownies because I've got a whole block of chocolate and I'm only going to need about 50 grams for the jelly tip cheesecake. It's way too much for that. And I don't really want to eat that much dark chocolate just by itself.
Where's the chocolate?
It's in the freezer. All right, so without further ado, guess we'll get started. First thing, I've already loaded the blender up with the cookies, the biscuits. Now, can you guys, hopefully you guys can hear me okay? Why is that not turning on? Oh, because the switch isn't on. Not that dull, I swear, not normally. All right, now if my software is working correctly, you should not hear this at all or very, very little. Oh my goodness, why isn't it working? And am I doing something wrong? You're the one who uses this most of the time. Why isn't it going when I hit blend?
Have you hit the...
Yep. It's blinking. A couple minus signs.
Oh, you need to hit the top buttons.
Yeah, I did. Nothing's happening.
That's weird. Is it connected properly?
Let me try a different plug. Maybe it doesn't get enough juice off that one or something. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe that's it. There it is. And, as planned, not being picked up by the mic by the looks of it. At least from my end. Perfect. Okay. With that done, need a small mixing bowl. I knew I'd forgotten something. Unless, is there one in here somewhere? Oh, yeah. That's a little too small. That's a sieve. That will do. Yes, please. Knives. Blender can go away now. We are done with that for today, I think. All right, so we need how many grams of butter? 125, I think. Yep. So that's 50, that's 100, that's about 125 there. But we will use the scale to make sure. What's going on there? Alrighty. Stuff out the way. Where is that mixing bowl there? Oh gosh, it's acting up. Great. Is the battery low? Oh man, if the battery's low, that's a pain in my backside. Because it's bloody screwed in. Oh wait. There we go. Now, how much butter is this? Oh, that's well short. Okay. That's a smidge too much. Not enough. Close enough. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and melt this butter real quick. Let's go 20 seconds. Start. Where is it? Oh, okay. Oh, why didn't you get the good one? All right. Where is uh probably not melted from that one go, but let's find out. Nope, not even close. Let's give it another 20. Fun part, waiting. What's that so hazy up the top? That's weird. All right, another 20 will do that. All right, give my hands a quick wash before I start handling things directly. All right, so adding the biscuit crumbs into the butter. There we go. I might switch to the prep focus. There we go, that looks pretty good. Ooh, I wonder if I need more butter. Maybe not. Might be all right. Okay. Yeah. A useful trick when you want to remove something out of a springform cake tin later. Pop out the bottom. Get the scale out of the way. Take enough of the baking paper to cover the base. That's enough right there. If you guys have never done this, then I hope this helps you. Then you clamp it on, attaches. Then once you're done with everything, you can just pop it off and use the paper to lift the cheesecake right out of the mold. Now, on to making the base. This is very simple. All you got to do, pour it all in there, press it down. Doesn't need to be perfectly even, but you know, try not to have it obviously uneven either. There we go. Simple. Now that goes in the fridge for the rest of the time that we are preparing. And that's the base done. Now, oh wait, why is there still crumbs in here? There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, back in the fridge with you. All right, so the amount of time that spends in the fridge just from me preparing everything else should be just fine. Oh, I need a rubber scraper, hun. Yeah. All right. Hope this works better than... not really. Yeah. I'm not sure this one's working at all. All right, yeah, you might need to bring ours over because that one won't even clamp on. Or I'll just open the ring tab. That's not the preferred way to do it, but perfect. That'll work. All right, so opening up the condensed milk. Scrape the stuff off the lid. And pour the rest right into the mixer. I should probably, in future, have headphones on and, I don't know, text-to-speech chat or something. But this is the first one. Some hiccups are, I think, natural to be expected. There we go. That's that done. Cream cheese. Where's that gone? There it is. All right, so I left this out overnight to get it to room temperature, simply because that way it is softer and will more easily blend all the lumps out. All right. If I remember right, next step, condensed milk, oh, and lemon zest. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop this out and then just grate the zest directly into the bowl. Honestly, I think that's good enough. It's a large lemon. I don't think I need all of the zest from this one. Now, knife, where did I leave that? Over there. Right, now to juice out half a cup of lemon juice. That's a quarter cup, that's a third, there's half a cup. Actually, this is going to be a good use for a sieve. That sieve that I found earlier. Strain out all the seeds. Oh, we're like barely a quarter of the way to half a cup. This might take even more lemons than I thought. That's fine. I've got enough. Straight from the tree in my backyard. Whoopsie daisy. Gonna need to pick that back up. There we go. Almost, we're about 2/3 of the way there now. Almost got it. A little bit more. Probably like half a... I'll use the smaller lemon because it's probably got enough in it. Ooh. Okay, some of the lemon juice is missed. I should probably do that over the sink from now on. Um, I need 3 hands to do it over the sink. Oh well. You know what? It's close enough. Okay, now we need a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Normally, you don't put the vanilla essence into the cake, into the cheesecake, but because vanilla is important to the flavor of jelly tip, today we are adding it in. All right. That, I think, is ready. Start blending. Oh, about to plug it back in now. Perfect. Oh, that's looking good. All right, so we just need to leave that for a, well, probably leave it, but where is a better vessel for this lemon juice? Adding it in. It is probably way too slow to actually work. I think it is. All right, let me try and find something a little better. I can't hear you over the blender. Actually, this'll work. It's got a nice pouring spout and everything. There we go. Now, what is next? Yeah, okay, so next step is going to be grating the chocolate. Which means I ought to clean up the grater. I mean, I guess the lemon zest wouldn't be the end of the world, but still, it's good practice to clean it, right? Yeah, try this up. Samuel, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Oh, I don't have my chat up on this one. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Copy. Paste reference. There we go. That's what I need. Now I'm gonna just wipe up a little bit here. How you doing, Samuel? What part of the world are you coming from? I keep talking extra loud, but I forget that I don't really need to because of NVIDIA broadcast. It blocks out all the background noise. You guys probably can't even hear the blender whatsoever. You can't? Oh, yeah, you can. All right. There we go. Awesome stream. Looking forward to watch more. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I'll bring the pouring in opening over this side so you guys can see it a little better. Now, if you add the lemon juice in too fast, it will. Oh, really? Bot didn't catch that one. Oh well. Did I finish my thought earlier? If you add too much of the lemon juice in all at once, it will cause the cream cheese and condensed milk to curdle. And nobody wants a curdled cheesecake. Almost done adding the lemon juice now. Only a little bit left. Oh, that's looking nice and smooth too. Woo! That looks great. I'm going to slow it down a little. Nearly done. Oh, what about this? See Daisy. All right. Perfect. Okay. Yep, that's about done. So now I need to start grating some chocolate. Oh, is that the freezer up there? Oopsie. There it is. All right, if I move those popsicles, that will work well for the All right, so this is the chocolate I'm using. Whitaker's Dark Garner, 72% cocoa. Now, I would say 2 rows should do it. Where did I put the, there. But let's just make sure. Turn it on. Zero it properly. Well, there's 3 rows. Yeah, that's too much, as expected. Close enough. Alrighty, now. Oop, wrong side. That one. Another horrible sound that the is fortunately not being picked up. Gotta love this software. Okay. That's hmm, chocolate. It's yet to be grated over here. Let's blend that for like 5 seconds. Yep, I'm going to want more. I did expect to. I wonder if this might actually be good to have 2 different processes anyway. Careful, I don't want fingernail in there. Or finger for that matter. Ow. Lift it up again. That's probably enough. Perfect. I reckon that's perfect. To my eye. Okay. Where's that scraper? Where did I leave it? Oh, there's more chocolate. Great home. Where did I put the grater now? I literally just had it. Oh wait, no, that's not. That's not. That chocolate's not supposed to go in. That's for the. That's for the brownies. All right. There's a scraper. Just real quick, go around the edge where the mix has gotten a bit too high for the attachment to get. A few more seconds. Perfect. Now, the spoon's in here? No. Whereabouts are your dessert spoons? Oh. Or a teaspoon, anything like that. Just rinse my hands off from chocolate real quick. Yep. All right, let's try a little bit. Oops. Mm. Oh, oh, that's good. Mmm, yum. Let's move forward. Next step. All right, that can go in there. Push that a little bit further over so you guys can see it better. Oh, this looks so good. Like, this is exactly how I hoped it would look. Mm, magnificent. All right. Yeah, this is going to go into the freezer for a little while. If I can just move this popsicle minis and put them, I take them out of the box, that'll make it even easier. There we go. Right. So around about half an hour in the freezer for that. Mm, mm. Gotta wash my hands again. Back's already getting sore. Ugh, not as young as I used to be. Okay, so am I done with the mixer? I think I might be. Let's get that out the kitchen, out of my way. Nope, I don't think so anyway. I'm pretty sure I can do that all manually. I can get it back in if I need it. So don't take it home yet, but it's at least out of my way for the moment. Okay, I guess now we want to start on the brownies. So, first things first, we need... actually, hun, would you mind bringing one of our metal mixing bowls over? One moment, let me just see if I can find a pot. Oven? Oh, yep. All right, little pot, that'll work perfectly. Don't need much water in there. Okay. All right, this is plain flour, right? Oh, that's self-raising. Oh, can you bring the plain flour over? Oh, you've got plain flour there? Okay. Take that off. Now, it requires, what, 250 grams of butter, I think? Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff in it. It needs to be cleaned or, licked clean. Okay. If you want, you can try a little bit off the edge. A metal bowl, yes, please. I honestly think it tastes amazing. I think it's exactly how I'd hoped. There you go, guys. Second opinion, and it's good. All right. Maybe I will be using this in the end. I'm not sure. Okay. Why is my brain stuck right now? Scales. Scales are what I want. Butter. How much of this butter is left? A smaller one. Can you also bring over the other block of butter? Okay, yeah, no, don't worry about the butter. Only need a tiny bit anyway. Perfect. Only a tiny little bit short. I'll get a clean knife. Not a bread knife. Not that knife, that's too small. That's also too small. That's even smaller. A bread knife it is. Probably enough butter. Make up the difference. Euro. Close enough. All right. I just need Angel back with the bowl. In the meantime, let's break up the chocolate. We don't want it in these in one huge piece. We need it in little bits. It'll melt faster. Oh, too small. Next size up. No, I didn't. I just said small. Okay, I'll get you to show me in a sec. Oh, yep. Are you going to get a bigger bowl, honey? This is for mixing. Yeah. All right. Right, let's clean this out. Bit more space by removing all those lemon peels. I may as well start heating the water, which is that one. Start it high just to get it hot, but let's see. Can I tilt this way? Yes, I can. That's the right one, isn't it? It's getting warm. Yes, it is. Thank you. Shoot. And the butter. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, where's a rubbish bin? There. Touching. Oh, yeah, good idea. Preheat the oven. Yes, it should. In fact, I think I need to fix that on my own recipe, come to think of it. The recipe I wrote. I mean, it should always be the first thing you do because you can't do anything until the oven's hot. All right, where is that scraper? Gonna need to clean it. But this will work well as a stirring tool. All right, so yeah, we want to let that cheesecake chill for a little while, and then we can start on the jelly. But since I don't want to have too much downtime, we are heating starting the brownies while we wait for that. All right, anything worth looking at? Not really. Well, yeah, that's starting to heat up. Okay, so we can turn this down now. Because we don't want it very hot, really. I probably should have put the butter in first, because that's going to melt the easiest. But oh well, here we are. I don't always do things the smart way. I try to, but I often fail. Put the knife away. Opener. Oh, there's a piece of chocolate there. Butter might actually take longer just because it's so much more of a mass. So much more thermal mass to melt. All right, turn that all the way down now. We do not want the water to boil. We want it hot, but we don't want it to boil. Let's maybe even take the pot off the heat just for a sec until the element itself cools a bit. And then with the blender, whoopsie daisy. I'm definitely done with the blender, honey, so if you want to take that home, you're welcome to. I don't think I've made it, I don't recall if I've made it clear at any point, but I am using my neighbor's kitchen for the stream, simply because mine has a layout that is simply not compatible with streaming. Sorry about that. There's just no, I've thought really hard about it, and there is no way for me to set my kitchen up that will allow things to be seen. Not without somehow making my webcams wireless.
Which we can't do that.
Wireless USB hubs sort of exist, but they're very expensive and I have no idea how reliable they are. Oh my goodness. More bots, this time on cat. Where's my cursor? There it is. Let's grab Firefox and put it over on this monitor. Hang on. Yes. All right. No. It needs to be cleaned, but sure. Actually, hang on. I don't want it to go completely to waste. Mm. Oh, it's so good though. Like, I wish you guys could taste it. They haven't invented taste-o-vision yet. Smell-o-vision's probably on the queue first. But maybe someday you'll be able to lick your screen and taste it. What's this script? What did I do with this? Oh, I'm literally using it as we speak. Okay. To take it over, don't wash it though. I'll scrape it out a little later. All right. I'm not entirely sure if I'll end up using that. It might be too small for mixing. All right. So once this is all melted, what's the next step? Once fully melted, remove from heat and transfer mixture to a large bowl. Sugar, eggs, and vanilla essence. Okay. So the largest bowl. Oh, that's a colander. That ain't gonna work. Which I guess makes this the largest bowl. No. Who are those other ones? The other cup measures. Yeah, I'll just use half cups. I'm pretty sure everything here I'm doing is only 1 cup, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. Next time I'll probably be a little more organized too. I mean, being a bit scuffed is expected on a very first time stream of a new type, isn't it? Nearly melted here. Now, brown sugar. Where has that gotten to? Over there. Now, those cup measures. This is, oh, that's 2/3 of a cup, not half. I need to grab the right one. Oh, so brown sugar. Brown sugar is such a pain to work with. It's a little better. There we go. There's half a cup. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. That should be enough. Maybe a tiny bit more. Good enough. This can go into just into the sink. Oh, water. It's another stirring. I'm supposed to be stirring this constantly. Whoopsie daisy. Um, we got eggs and vanilla essence. Vanilla essence. Let's those off again. Oh wait, wrong one. Half a tablespoon would have been too much. Right, we're done with the vanilla essence. Um, this again. And the eggs. What's that really little mixing bowl that I had? What did I do with that one? There. Oh, it's a bit dirty. I'll better clean it then. There's the full cup. It was right in front of my face. Right, I think this is done. Or at least close enough to it that I can turn the heat off. And the residual heat can do the rest. Oopsie. Big old chunk of shell goes in there. Pick that out. And whoopsie daisy, another piece of shell. Oh, and there's a little. Oh, it's in there too. Dang it. One. Almost got it. Come on. Did I get it? Yes. No, there's another. Now I've got it. Okay. There we go. 4 eggs. Got a fork or a whisk? Oh, yep, whisk here. I'm in for a mixer, but it'll do fine for by hand. What's that bit stuck to the whisk? Come on, get off there. There we go. Eggs in there. And stay up. Okay, good. Is it? Not quite. And we need a little more heat again. I need to wipe up that bench. I should do that now. A bit nicer. And almost done with the cup measures. Well, actually, I can just lick it up this mat. I do it right. Put it back in the fridge. Here we go. Here we go. Get it off real quick. I need a larger t-shirt. And to lose weight, for that matter. That will work well. Almost there. Maybe I should have pre-melted the butter separately. At least most of the way. There we go. Ooh, okay. Right there. Start combining things now. How much flour do I use? Maybe a cup. Okay. Okay. There we go. Is it always missing pieces? All right. Add it as you stir so it doesn't start cooking the eggs. Oh, oh, got some noises that sound really filthy that are getting filtered out. Okay. So, next step. Baking powder, flour, and cocoa. Okay. A teaspoon again. Give it another rinse. Oh, wait. No, it's half a teaspoon of baking powder. So, which one's that? There it is. All right, where was the baking powder? Okay. Where was the baking powder? Underneath the screen. Oh, okay. That's me being my blind self. Don't worry about it. Oh, forgot to prepare the sieve. Whoops. Whoops. All right. If I use a smaller, another separate bowl, perfect. I can put these ingredients together. All right. So 1 cup of flour. Bring the camera back this way. And, see what I'm doing again. Then 1/2 cup cocoa powder. This should be enough. I sure hope it is, because I don't have more. I hate these new packages. I absolutely despise them. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. And a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Where did I put them? There they are. Oven's heated, which is good. For once, I actually preheated the oven. Thank you, Angel, for reminding me. Get lumps. Just kind of force them through gently with the back of a spoon. It breaks them down and pushes them through. And you get a nice, even what? There we go. That goes in there. Now, stir until combined. Oh, we're using this as our brownie pan? We are, eh? Would you mind greasing it? Yeah, but although we don't have any melted butter, so you might just have to use our usual method. Hang on a sec. It's in the... Oh, unless... Hang on. I'll get it in just a moment. There you go. There's the butter. And the baking paper is here. So, this is going to be one of those cases where you don't want to overwork it. Mix it until it is combined fully, and not a moment longer. Otherwise, you get a much denser and less pleasant texture. It'll still taste fine, but the texture's going to be off. So we're almost done already. Oh, goodness, I'm not... There we go. All right, I'd say that's adequately combined. Oh, what's that? Oh, that scraper did break up. I don't think it was meant to handle heat. Oh dear. Where are the bits? I'll try. It's a matter of finding them. Oh, there's one. Where did it go? Where's that bit gone? Dang it. I have an idea. It'll be a bit ugly, but it might work. Best idea I have. Okay, where's that colander? Ow! Oven door. Where is it? Baking paper. Yep. Use the baking paper to line it a little bit. The butter helps the baking paper stick to the tray or the mold, and this hopefully will filter out There's bits of this is so scuffed. Sorry guys, this wasn't exactly part of the plan. And it ain't my fault that thing didn't hold up to the heat. Let me guess, Timo? Oh. You know how I was saying don't overwork the flour? This is probably a really good way to do exactly that. Oh, there's one piece. Should tell Luffy. I found the one piece. I have no idea. And that's the worst part. I don't know. I'm hoping that was it. Oh, wonder if this will do interesting things to the texture. I think that might have been the last bit. Oh, what a mess. This hasn't gone to plan at all. At least I got rid of the shit that's not edible. I want this to be edible, but to be clear, this is not edibles. All right. Oh, this is such a mess. Alrighty. Well, those turned out not at all as easily as they were planned to. Alright. Oh, this looks terrible. It'll taste fine, but it looks terrible. Alright. Whereabouts is your kettle? Assuming you have one. Alrighty. Nope, there's still chocolate. I don't want to stain your nice tea towels. Oh shoot, I might already have stained them. Thank you. Alright, that'll be plenty of water. Now, where's that jelly packet? How much water does it actually call for? 2 cups. Yeah, so we're using 1. Okay. Well, this horrid mess can go in the into the oven now. For 24 minutes is the amount of time I found was the best texture. Okay, Google, start a timer for 24 minutes. Oh, let's put this in the sink. Perfect. Okay. Sink. We're good. Good brownie mix. There's the clean again. We don't want flour in our jelly. That wouldn't be very nice. Actually, I have no idea what it would do to it, but I'm sure it wouldn't be right. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll experiment and find out. All right, let's switch focus for the moment. At least until I'm ready to prepare the jelly. I'm going to hydrate myself real quick. Okay, so this is going to be good for mixing the jelly, I think. It's been cleaned. Where are those crystals? There they are. So like, I might have mentioned it already, but normally this calls for 2 cups of water. However, I find that the Greg's brand jelly has a pretty mild flavor. Plus, we want our jelly kind of firm so that it stays in place more or less. All right, that kettle's about to boil. Down there, okay. One cup boiling water. Now, what do I mix it with? It's got egg on it. Get a clean one. There we go. Perfect. Once this cools a bit, I think I'll give it a very small taste just to see if it's too strong. It might be that I want another half cup. Depending how strong this actually turns out. Ooh. All right, now, if you ever want to cool your jelly a bit quicker, what you got to do, fill a pot with cold water, or at least any kind of bowl that's just bigger than the bowl the jelly itself is in. Hopefully this one will work. Yep, perfectly. And that'll sap a lot of the heat out real quick. Because, yeah, we need that cooling down about now. You can stir it while it cools. Helps keep the hottest parts moving to the outside. I wonder if there's any ice. Let's put that up there. You have ice cubes at all? Okay. Hon, would you mind bringing over a few? Like maybe like a cup full of them. Ice cubes, that'll bring down the temperature even faster. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how long that cheesecake's been in the freezer at this point, but it's not terribly important, the precise amount of time. The idea really is just to get it firm enough that the jelly isn't going to mix in with it. Well, that's looking like it's already pretty close to cool enough. Here's the ice cubes I requested, thank you. Right, we'll pour out some of this water. Yeah, I know, right? Need to top up the water. There we go, that should do it. Oh, that'll chill nice and quickly. Where's that spoon I used for tasting earlier? Is that somewhere in the sink? Possibly? Yes, there it is. Clean it off. Oh, that's real strong. Okay, we're adding a bit more water. Wow. Yep. We'll see how that is. That was way too strong. I'm not putting it in like that. Now, I swear when I was taste testing jellies, it wasn't that strong. Yep, that's fine. That will work. And it's probably cool enough now. So, final step. Hmm, might not be quite cold enough. Okay, so I've never done this technique before, but I need to clean the spoon first. Never done this technique before, but I know if you want to pour something in somewhere, you can use the back of a spoon to kind of spread the impact of the liquid out. So, oh, that's looking good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That looks fantastic. Yes. All right, that can now go into the fridge. Woo, probably for about an hour until that sets. Oh, that's more than I thought. That might be too much. Might be that I would have been better off not putting it in with all of the jelly. Oh, that's okay. This is why we are doing this. This is the first test run of this recipe. And there's only one way to find out if it's going to work, right? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, now, what do I do for the next hour while that sets? I suppose I could split the stream, come back in 45 minutes. How much is left on the timer for the brownies? 12 minutes. I guess I'll go on a quick break. Be right back. All right, folks, we are back. The timer for the brownies has ended. Woo! Bit of smoke coming out. That's all the stuff on the sides. All right, turn that off. I'd like to use the oven mitts, but they aren't quite big enough for me. I'll use 2 tea towels to get the thickness I need. Oh, 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 the heat still got through a bit. Yeah, okay, so some of the stuff that got around the edge is a little bit burnt. Whoops, and let's bring this over so you guys can see it. It's a little imperfect. Prep focus. There you go. Less than perfect, but you know, it's still, if I pick off the bits that burned because they were around the edges, I think it's going to taste just fine. As for the cheesecake, because that's probably got at least 45 more minutes to go before it is ready, I think I might just end the stream here, and I might do a really short one a little bit later to you know, show off the final product and do a little bit of a taste test. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me, guys. If you've enjoyed the stream and you feel that I've earned it, please do click that follow button on Twitch or Kick, and like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube. If you've really enjoyed the stream and you want to give me a little extra support, consider subscribing on Twitch or Kick. I won't be back tomorrow. Even today was just a bonus off the usual schedule. But I will be back on Friday, as long as everything goes according to plan. Well, actually, no, I'm going to be back a little bit later today. Going into my usual habitual outro. But yeah, I'll be back in an hour, maybe 2, for a very short stream that is just basically going to be results. Anyways, look forward to that, guys. Thank you so much. And take care. Bye-bye.